This is good because after our conversation, I like to watch again and learn with my mistakes.
Yeah, me
Sometimes I
too.
say something wrong and I was muted the YouTube conversation because I couldn't talk with me talking in my ears. So it's good. Watch again the YouTube transmission. You can fix your mistakes and get better. So I put the link on the chat. Please confirm if you receive. Did you receive the link?
Yes.
All right. So I will send the questions on the chat, but before I send the questions, I have to talk a little bit to guys on YouTube. Can watch this conversation after. What is Talk and Talk? So Talk and Talk is a platform for beginner, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. And the live conversations meeting are for all levels. So this is not a class. This is not a regular class, and we are here, and we are not here to teach anything. However, are gonna learn by practicing in a real environment. Someone is knocking the door to join us. All right. So, guys, as I say, I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach you anything, but to practice. I'm an English student like both of you. And I had to say this in the beginning of the conversation because like I am a student, I can make mistakes and we learn together. All right. So I will ask anyone, please be respectful, don't correct anyone, and enjoy our conversation. All right. Good morning, Katiana. How are you?
Morning. I am very well, and you?
Everything's good. All right. Today, I was talking to Junior in the beginning. We are here to talk about the culture of cancellation. And I will send the questions now in the chat. But before, I want to say, please, Katiana, can you introduce yourself? Maybe Junior doesn't know you, and it's good for everyone know each other.
Yes. Hi, my name is Catiana. I'm 39 years old. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo. I'm an engineer. I work with engineers, I think it's 16 years. I complete in March. And now I work with new projects in the oil and gas sector for a company in Brazil. And I love running. I love swimming. And I married. I have a daughter. And in my free time, I love to stay with my family in the parks and ride a bike in the weekend. I think it's a little things about me.
All right. And you, Junior, can you
Yeah.
introduce yourself, please?
Okay, my name is Junior. I'm 23 years old. I live here in Minas Gerais, Itajubá. I like to sing. I like to talk with people, with strange people. That is something weird about me. I love English. I love to make new friends. And I work in a big company that I need to use my English every single day. That is Honeywell. So I'm here to trying to improve my English.
All right. So you say you like to sing?
Yes.
That's correct. You
Yeah.
are a good singer.
Just in the shower.
All right. I'm a terrible singer. I don't know sing anything. My wife always complain about this. I don't have ritmo, I don't know if it's rhythm, but I'm very bad. All right. So guys, let me introduce myself too. My name is Carlos. I'm 32 years old. I'm married. I have 2 daughters. I work as a software engineer to a company here in Brazil, located here in Brazil too. I work remotely and I enjoy this. And as I always say, I love talk and talk because it's really, really good and really fun to practice our English because I think I don't know other two who helped me so much like talk and talk in the last 6 months I'm studying. Now it's more than 6 months, but I don't remember exactly. Guys, we are here to talk about the culture of cancellation. This topic was sent in by someone in a preview conversation that I had, and it's a hard topic for me because
Yeah.
isn't something I usually do, but it's good to learn new things. We had to push ourselves to new limits and to talk with other topics we usually don't talk because this way we can learn. If we only talk about what we like, we don't know anything. It's hard to learn new things if you only talk about what you like, right? So let's start with the question number 1. Tatiana, are you there yet? Tatiana?
Yes.
All right. Can you start, please?
Yes. What is your opinion on the idea of cancel culture? I think now the people don't have it's not strong for many things, and it's not about strong, but I think the people now don't have limits and judge everyone all the time. And I think these things, it's the problem because everyone make mistakes. It's common. I make mistakes all the time. You make mistakes all the time. And I think it's normal. But this culture of cancel people when you make a mistake, it's it's crazy because it's normally people make mistakes all the time. I don't understand this kind of the the things because for me when I make a mistake I speak with the people and it's okay. But I think now everything uh, it's a one it's a big thing. If you have a little problem, people sometimes change these things into a tornado and
Tornado.
cancel you because of this. And the kids, I think the people now it's not strong because many things it's I say it in Portuguese because I don't say this in English, but sometimes the things is mimimi for me.
All right. I had a teacher in the past who used the expression blah blah blah. I don't know it's the same, but when he wants to talk something like this, he used this expression blah blah blah. And you, Junior, what do you think about this idea of the cancel culture?
The first time, this is very, very hard to talk in English because in Portuguese, I not talk about that. In English, is really, really hard. But my opinion that is not good, is not really good because I have the same thing that Katiana, Everyone can make mistakes, and when you cancel someone, you make the people overthink about that, about the mistake that the person make. It's kind of really hard to people because um, you don't have the chance of to the people improve and try to make better. It's kind of really bad.
Yeah, it's a hard talk to me too. Isn't vocabulary that I use every day, but we are here to learn and practice. So this is the reason. My opinion about this kind of culture, I don't know, we can call culture, but it's the name people give to this. It's really strange. I don't know if I'm getting older. I'm only 32 years old, but I had some experience with teenagers nowadays, and I think this kind of situation is more related to the concept of the internet. People are getting connected every day, every minute. I don't remember in the past this kind of situation happening so frequently like today. If you go to a YouTube video, watch someone talking about anything, if that guy says something wrong, um, sometimes he can be canceled because he says something wrong. Of course, we had to protect people, from being attacked to someone who are trying to injure someone. I know we had to protect people, and we have to try to do the world a place better than we had in the past. But sometimes I don't see this like opportunity for someone who made something wrong became better, like Junior say. Sometimes I feel it's more like uh, punish and hurt the guy who says something wrong. It's funny because yesterday I was talking with my brother, because here in our house we start to use that expression bora bill, bora bill. And I had a 2 years daughter, and today when me or my wife say bora, my young daughter say bill, so we say bora and she say bill. And it's really, really funny listening to her saying bill. And my brother was talking about this guy. I don't know who he is, but he go to some podcast and say something wrong about black guys. I don't know exactly what was the situation, and he was canceled. This don't change my life. I know we had to protect people against being attacked, but it's a little bit hard for me, to understand sometimes. But let's move on. Junior, I'm I will say your name, and eu americanizo seu nome, so I will try to correct this. Junior, can you start number 2, please?
Okay. Have you ever been a part of counseling someone, or have you been counseled? I never been part of counseling someone, and I never have been counseling. This is not a good question for me.
All right, you don't have experience with this, it's
Yeah,
okay,
it's okay.
but let's try think something different. You face some opportunity in your life, you control what you say, to don't get wrong interpret não ser interpretado errado, you know, change what you say to get better than what you say or in the beginning. Did you understand my question? I think I was
I'm not
pretty
sure
bad.
if I understand.
Let me try again. All right, I'm a student too. So in your life, sometime you have to change what you will say to other people because you had fear to be canceled, you know, change what the expression you use or the phrase you say, trying to be more polite like this. This happen in your life or not?
For sure, just happened, but I can remember right now. But the good thing is that I think a lot before I say something because I have this thing in my opinion that it is better for me and to others. I think a lot before I talk to other people.
All right. This is a good practice, you know.
Yeah,
I'm not this way. I start to talk everything, and when I say something wrong. And you, Katiana, you canceled someone in the past, or have you been canceled?
No, no, I don't remember this kind of situation because when I make a mistake and I understand it, these things it's a mistake. In this moment, at the moment, I speak with the people or the guy with the person, and I speak with the other form and I make apologize because of this because I think these things it's important, it's very important because if you don't change the possibility of your lost your friend or make a big problem in your job, it's happened. And but not, I don't cancel people because of the political religion or sometimes mistakes uh, in the work or other things because I think I understand the people make mistakes all the time. I think it's the humans make mistakes all the time, and I think it's the key. It's when you understand you make mistakes and you apologize because of this.
All right. It's really hard, you know, to feel and understand this situation sometimes. But and you, Katian, you had the some time in your life you had to change what you think or what you say to someone because you had afraid to be canceled or get wrong interpreted on what you say. You had this situation in your life?
Yes, because I think in the last period, political period in October,
Yeah.
little things when you explain about your position in politics, the other people understand many mistakes. And in that time, I said, no, it's not. I don't. I know I'm not in war with you. I have a different position of you, and because of this I speak with this person. Okay, I understand your position, but I have my position, and for this case I think this, but I don't change my position. But the other people, sometimes the other people, when we speak about political, and don't understand and make a big war with you.
Yeah.
And I think in last October and November, these things is make it with all the people.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate political. I don't like political because I think it's in Brazil, this kind of things don't change the problem, and the people don't understand sometimes our positions.
Yeah.
But,
It's how can I say? I don't know in the rest of the world how this situation happened, but here in Brazil, every election we had this two fights, two sides fighting each other, and it's really, how can I say? It's really, sometimes for me it's really fun. Watch, stay outside this war and watch people fighting about someone who can change or cannot change their lives. It's really strange. I asked this guys because I'm feeling, I don't know, the last 2 or 3 years we had more, we people put more emphasis in think what they will say before they say something. I don't know if the reason it's because people had afraid to be attacked or being canceled. But today, for example, if I'm on the internet, for example, now I'm live we are all live on YouTube, and this conversation will be recorded forever. And I think much more on what I'm saying than in the past. Of course, now I'm older, I had more experience, but I think I evolved with the world to, I don't know if the reason is afraid to be attacked, but for example, I'm not a black guy, but I'm not a white guy. I'm in the middle. I'm a brown guy. And when I was younger, like 20, 21 years old, usually I do a lot of bad jokes about black people. And I give myself the excuse. I told to myself I can do this kind of jokes because I'm a black guy. And some part of my life in experience, one day I give a ride to a guy. He is really a black guy. He was, I don't remember exactly, but I think he was from Angola. And I saw the guy on the street and I start to talk with him, but he doesn't speak Portuguese or even English. He only speak French, and I don't know anything in French. But I give this right to this guy, and in that time I saw how wrong was all the jokes I made in my life, and I understand myself. I don't need anyone to say, man, you are wrong. I saw myself in that situation doing that bad jokes, and this changed myself. Isn't someone who correct me, but I had the opportunity to be better because I saw my mistakes. But sometimes in the internet, we don't have this opportunity. So sometimes I think it's better to stay offline. All right. The question number 3, do you think that social media was helped make a cancel culture more popular? I think I already answered this with this experience. I think, yes, social media, internet helped this a lot because people can give their rage and their attack other people without being so afraid. So yes, sometimes it's better to stay offline because you can learn with your mistakes and get a better person. And you, Junior, what do you think about this? It's better or not stay offline, social media improve this or not?
As I agree with you. I think that the social media help the make cancel culture because it's so much more easier to cancel people because when you are in the social media and Facebook and the LinkedIn and the Instagram, you are invisible. I don't know how to say that word in English. Uh, so it's so much easier because people can see you and you can say whatever you want. And sometimes is better to stay offline because when you are online, uh, a, a tiny problem can be a big a big problem. So it's really bad. And I think that is more easier to be cancelled in the internet because every time every everything is online. And for example, right now, if I say something wrong, are you recording right now, right? Can be a big problem for me.
And the most fun part, this cannot be a problem right now, but in the next month or 6 months
Yeah,
or 2 years in the future, people go back and watch this video. Oh, Junior said this on that time, so he's totally wrong. He had to lose his job because he's a bad guy. This is the most funny part for me because you had a lot of time, because it's on the internet, so people in the future watch this and can think something different we think right now. So it's really hard. It's like a time machine for
it's
me.
funny. It's really funny because uh, I saw the video, for example, and I say, "Oh my God, I say that."
Yeah. And when this is good because you can learn with yourself, but if other people think in a different way, we can get in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah. And you, Katiana, what do you think about this situation? Social media help it or not? This culture became more popular.
I think I agree with Junior, and when you say it's more easier when you cancel other people or make a war in the internet because you don't stay in front of these people. It's more easier for your attack other people in this situation. It's easier speaking about other people when you don't stay in front of these people. And I think this kind of problems it's for uh, it's very common in the internet. This these social medias improve these things, I think, sometimes because uh, expose the life all the time in the internet. In the internet now you have many judges all the time, judge you all the time. I know this girl it's right. No, this girl it's wrong. You many judge now in the internet. And I agree with Junior. If you expose your opinion now, in 1 year, it's possible for one people return to this audio or video and say, no, these people, it's they wrong. It's a big problem now because if you expose your opinion, you have many judges now.
Yeah. people people are ready to punish everyone on the internet. But
Yeah.
you are talking about this situation, Katia. People feel free to attack each other on the internet. But I remember one situation because I think people in general to like to talk bad things about other people, you know, on the back. But people usually don't have the courage to say what they say in front, you know. If, for example, I want to talk you, Kachan, something bad about Junior, but I don't have the courage to say this in front of Junior. I will say this on private for you, Kachan. So I'm saying something on his back. I don't know if it's the correct expression, but people, I think the internet helped this kind of people who, you know, who like to talk something bad for about someone, but they don't have the courage to say in live, you know. It's fun. And let's move on to the next question. I don't know, maybe you can start, Kachan, please. Number 4.
Yes. Number 4. Can people use cancel culture to get what they want? No, for me, no, because when you have a big YouTuber, for example, because I hate Felipe Neto. I think that guy is a bad guy because
So let's cancel Felipe Neto.
Yes, but I think it's a problem because when this kind of people speak bad about everyone, you have you have a big mass, a grande quantidade de pessoas cancel other people because of this position of this guy. I don't like this because sometimes when you have many seguidores or followers, I think you need to take care about your opinion because your movement, many people when you speak, and it's your opinion. It's not the other opinion, and I think this kind of movement, you need to take care because now the internet don't have regulations, and I don't agree with regulation in the internet. I think you need the people now need I don't remember this name in English, but I said in Portuguese. The people tem que ter noção, because sometimes you think about one thing, but you don't expose these things for a lot of people, because your movement, the mass, you cancel other people. You don't listen what other people said about this before, and I think many problems when with this culture in the internet happens because of this.
All right. Yeah, I totally agree with you, but I want to listen from you, Junior, what you think before I give my opinion. People can get what they want or not using this culture.
There's just one thing. Felipe Neto is the king of the cancellation, right?
Do you like Felipe Neto or not?
I'm not. the Foca thing, I don't know. But can people use the cancel culture to get what they want? I think in the past year, the politicals use this to get more influence. I don't know how to say that in English, but for example, Lula and Bolsonaro, both use the videos of the past of the others to cancel the other, and this makes to get more influence. I don't know how to say it in English. Influence.
I think
So
it's influence. I don't
yes,
know exactly, but I think it's influence.
So they use this to try to get, I don't know how to say, ganhar a votação, but I
to
think it is.
to earn the election, earn or to win. I think it's win the election. Earn, it's more a gift, like, I don't know. Yeah, I you give the same example who was on my mind. I think it's because something recent here in Brazil. Um, I think sometimes people get what they want, even if isn't something good. Usually, people who cancel each other, they don't want that people get better. They only want attack someone. So they try to hurt other people, and yes, I think they can get what they want. Other example who came to my mind was that guy, I don't remember his name, of the I forget his name, Monarch do Flow podcast. Of course, he say something wrong, isn't a good expression he used, but his life was totally changed, and people who cancel this guy achieve what they want. So now don't he isn't part of the Flow podcast anymore. And I think, yes, sometimes people get what they want, but um, isn't the way of teach people how to become better. It's more trying to hurt someone. So let's next question. Can you start, Junior, please? Junior, please, Junior. Can you start, Junior, please?
Yes, but I'm not sure if I understand this question. Can you please explain to me?
All right, let's try this together. Is cancel culture about being jealous of others, or is it about making people answer for what they do? So this question, it's more, what do you think? People who cancel each other or cancel other people, they have jealous, ciúme, they envy, eles invejam other people, or it's about to make people answer for what they do. For example, I will say this in Português. Você fez algo errado, e as pessoas querem que você pague pelo que você fez. So, what do you think? It's more about envy or jealous, or it's like a punishment? Did you
I
understand now?
Yes. Thank you. I think it's more evil thing that is jealous. Sorry, this word jealous. I don't even know, but it's okay.
Jealous, assume I'm jealous
Uh,
from you. It's like envy, invasion.
Actually, I don't know the reason why the people cancel the other people. It's kind of uh, is, eu não sei o motivo, sabe? I don't know the reason why the people do this. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know too, but I think it's a little bit about jealous. For example, Monarch. Oh, he is a rich guy. He had a lot of money, so he does this wrong. So let punish him. What do you think, Achan? It's jealous, or it's try to hurt someone?
I think sometimes it's a jealous. Sometimes you hurt someone with. I remember in the past, one mother canceled the Instagram of your daughter because this this kind of things. I think the teenagers have a lot of friends in the Instagram on flowers, que são seguidores, I think, né?
Followers,
Seguidores,
yes.
flowers, flowers. And about in one situation, the other teenagers attack all the time this girl, and the mother said, my daughter don't have don't stay mental strong for these things, and cancel the Instagram of your daughter because of these things. Sometimes the people have jealous, sometimes the other people attack other people, like in this situation. And I think teenagers don't understand the limits about many things. And one example is this. I think it's because the girl posted one thing in a very beautiful place, and the other teenagers say, oh, it's a Barbie or other things, and other teenagers, it's massa, atacaram a garota. And I think, yes, sometimes it's a jealous.
Yeah, I think something like this, I'm in I'm in a worse situation than other people, so it's easier for me to attack someone than try to change myself. The example you gave was really good. The girl only posts a photo in a beautiful place, and people change this like was something really bad. Of course, for example, in our world, in our society, we had people in better situation there than others, but sometimes I think we are stuck, we are locked in our lives. We don't have freedom to do what we want, because today people had afraid to be canceled. Oh, if I'm in a I remember this happened to me on Saturday. It was birthday of my wife, and I was in my house, only me and my wife and my daughters, and I was doing a barbecue, and I really, really like barbecue. And I take a photo and put on my WhatsApp status that photo of the barbecue. And after, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, I go to there and delete that photo, because I start to think, man, people were thinking something wrong. Why I'm posting this photo? And I don't know exactly, but I feel, how can I say, people could think I was tava me achando. I don't know how to say this in English, why this guy is posting a photo barbecue, and I go to there and I delete it. And after I delete, I I regret from delete the photo. So I regret from put the photo, and after I regret from delete the photo. I'm a mess, I know. But this happen a lot. We don't feel free to do what we want. Sometimes we change our life because we had afraid. So I think we can skip number 6, because I think we talked about this on other questions. So let's start with the question number 7. What can we do instead of everyone answered the number 5? I think yes. Junior and Katiana answered.
Yeah.
All right. I don't forget anyone. If I make some mistake, please correct me, guys. So number 7, what can we do instead of cancel people? This is a good question, and I will give opportunity for you, Junior or Katiana, start to answer. Feel free, please. What do you think we can do different in our society?
Okay, I think we can make the decision to give the chance to the people make better, because when you cancel the people, when it's like what I'm saying and the beginning, the people is overthinking about that, and that is not a good way to try to make chance here. So when you give the chance to the people improving and trying to be better, I think is the good way to make chances here.
Yeah. Katiana, are you there?
Yes, I agree with the Junior. I think when in these kind of situations, the other people need a time for explain about the things. Don't cancel the people when you don't listen about these things, because uh, I think when the other person understand about about the things it's wrong or it's right, or make a possibility for doing these things in right, or with other forms. I think it's about the other people have possibility for do uh, or speak with the other forms.
Yeah, I agree with both of you guys. We had the opportunity and the time to people thinking and correct they what they do. Uh, People can get better, you know. Sometimes everything is so fast on the internet. Someone says something today and tomorrow he is punished, you know. So I think we had good tools to correct people in the world. You know, we had laws, and we had, for example, judge. Uh, how can I say this? We have lawyers, advogados, juízes, promotores, and whatever. If someone go against the limit, who are affect can process other people. I think this is a good tool. Of course, the internet is so fast because if you say something wrong today, tomorrow you can be canceled. So I think time and opportunity is the best situation to change this, you know. And if someone says something wrong today, uh, and other people give to that opportunity to change, but tomorrow that people will do the same mistake, and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow people don't change what they do and don't regret from what they do wrong. Of course, then we had to get more, how can I say, get more, I don't know, active in a proper way, you know. But internet, um, I think, can help this, you know. Even someone who makes something wrong and that people is canceled, I don't see if the people can change with this. Um, yeah, let's go to the question number 8. Kachin, can you start, please?
Number 8.
Yeah.
Is the use of cancel culture proportional to the mistake made by the person being cancelled? Is the use of cancel culture proportional to the mistake made by the person being cancelled? I think I don't understand
All right.
this question. If, for example, if sometimes if people make a a little mistake, and these things, it's the people understand it's a big
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. This is
Yeah,
the point of the question.
yes. Sometimes I see these things. It's very common in the internet. Sometimes if you if you have a little things, or the people make a big thing about this. And I see one thing in the internet last week about one influencer, Virginia, I think is the name of the girl. And the Evaristo Costa speak about the
I
this.
saw.
Yes, these girls prefer the babysitter for or your mother. And I see. Oh, this it's not the thing for your speaking the internet, because these things hurt the other people. And yes, these people see one picture or one movie, don't see the life of the people, the other people, this mother, for example. And the internet movement, all the people, and speak bad about this mother. And I said, oh, the word is Christ. It's not okay, because the people don't stay together, this mother, all the time in your house. Yeah,
Yeah,
and I said, yes, it's a little thing, and the people change these things for a big problem.
yeah. And you, Junior, what do you think about this? Do you know Virginia?
Yes.
So you know what Katiana is saying?
No, I know her, but I don't know.
Yeah. This episode, specifically, Virginia was filming her daughter get some medicine. I think it was a vacina, something like this, and her daughter preferred to get her on the call on the babysitter than his mother. And Evaristo Costa, it's a journalist. He says something about this, and this get bigger than in the beginning. But what do you think about the question number 8, Junior?
I think that we have two situations here. I think yes, sometimes the console is proportional to the mistakes, but at the same time, I think that is because of the person that say. For example, if a person say a little things, uh, I I think that is a big problem because he's the person. I don't know if you got
Yeah,
me.
yeah, I know. I will give an example. I don't know if it's right or not, but for example, if Bolsonaro says something like "ah," it's "oh my
Yes.
gosh."
Oh my God.
If he, I don't know, other people say the same thing, isn't? So I saw a video on YouTube a couple of days ago, exactly this. It was phrases say Lula say it, but in the presentation, the interviewer say it was a phrase what Bolsonaro say. So people start to fight. No, Bolsonaro is wrong. He is a bad guy. And in the end, the interviewer says, so this phrase was Lula said this phrase original. Oh my God, no, we can't. I need eu preciso da fonte. Can you give me the link? I want to watch this. So it was really, really fun. Guys, we are running out of time. All right. I want to say thank you for your time here today with me. In the beginning of the conversation, I told to Junior, isn't a topic I like so much, but for me, it was really, really good to talk about this. All right. I'm sending in the chat the link to the YouTube live and to our survey. Please answer. Uh, not only because I need a grade, but if you had some talk, you want to talk on next Monday, 7 a.m., I will be there. All right. And Junior, Katiana, you are invited to our next conversation on the next week. All right. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you.
It was really, really good to talk with you, Katiana, again, and with you, Junior. It was our first time, but your English is really, really good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your English too, Katiana. Bye-bye, guys.